Hello everyone. In this lecture I will be discussing equivalent weights and numerical problems regarding molar conductivity and equivalent conductivity. Before going to discuss numericals, I would like to give you information about equivalent weights because this information is very important for solving some problems. Okay. Dear students, equivalent weights I will explain very briefly. Actually, equivalent weight is different for different cases. So, first relations m by n molarity by normality equal to gram equivalent weight by gram molecular weight. Okay, number of moles equal to weight by molecular weight. We know gram equivalent number equal to weight by equivalent weight. This is the difference. This is the molecular weight and this is the equivalent weight. So already we know how to calculate molecular weight, but we don't know how to calculate equivalent weight. Of course, some of you know. Now we are going to know about how to calculate equivalent weight for different cases. Dear students, first case one for acids. This is very important relation. Normality equal to n into m. Capital N normality equal to n is the valency number, n is the some number into capital M represents molarity. Okay. So case one for acids. So for acids, how we calculate equivalent weight? So equivalent weight equal to molecular weight by number of H plus ions released. This is the formula. So students here, yes, this is important. Number of H plus ions released. So divide the molecular weight with the number of H plus ions released. So first example, HCl. So HCl, after dissociation we will get H plus and Cl minus. So how many hydrogens released? 1. So equivalent weight equal to molecular weight by 1. Molecular weight of HCl 36.5. This will be given to you. So finally 36.5 is the equivalent weight. You should know about the procedure. How I am calculating molecular weight? Very simple. Hydrogen value 1 and a chlorine value, chlorine molecular weight 35.5. If you add 1 plus 35.5, you will get 36.5. This is the procedure how to calculate. Already you learnt in your 9th standard. Okay students. So here don't think about the values. It's not a problem. Values will be given to you most of the times. But some values you have to remember, like chlorine 35.5, hydrogen 1, oxygen 16, carbon 12, nitrogen 14, like this. Next, so finally, so basically normality and molarity relation for the HCl. Normality equal to, here normality equal to n into m. So here n equal to number of H plus ions. So how many number of H plus ions are there? 1. So n equal to, I will show you. Yes, n equal to n into m. Okay, so n equal to, what is the n value? N equal to number of H plus ions. So 1 into m, n equal to m. For the case of H2SO4, on dissociation you will get 2H plus SO4 2 minus. So how many H plus ions released? 2. So divide with 2. So 98 is the molecular weight because add 2 hydrogens are there. 1 hydrogen weight 1, 2 into 1 2 plus sulfur 32, 1 oxygen 16, 4 oxygens are available. So 4 into 16, 64. Finally you will get 98. This is the calculation already you know. I hope that. So divide with 2. Why we are dividing with 2 means 2H plus. So 49. N equal to, directly normality and molarity relation here. So n equal to 2m. Here what is the meaning here? For example, 0.1, let, for example, yes, H2SO4 concentration I am giving 0.1. 0.1 m. What about the normality? So for H2SO4, what is the relation? Normality equal to 2 times of the molarity. So for H2SO4, this is the molarity value. If you want a normality, multiply with 2, then you will get 0.2 N. Okay students, I hope that you have understood what I am saying here. Clear? For example, if I give 0.2 molarity, your answer normality equal to 0.4 normality, like this. H3PO4. For the case of H3PO4, how many H plus? 3. So divide with 3, then N equal to 3M, or M equal to N by 3. For CH3COH, acetic acid, CH3CO minus plus H plus, only one H plus. Many students, most of the students generally, you count these H's also. No, these H's, these hydrogens will not be included, because here a hydro H plus ion means the ions which are going to be dissociated. Okay, these hydrogens are not dissociated. Clear? Here on dissociation you will get acetate ion CH3CO minus plus H plus ions. Even you have the 4 hydrogens, but after dissociation, how many H plus we are getting? Only 1. So divide with 1. So finally N equal to M for CH3COOH. Clear students? I hope that you have understood. All the molecules or examples of what I have discussed now. These are very important for your exams. Most of the times you will get HCl, H2SO4, H3PO4, CH3, COOH. These are important acids, so to say. Second case for bases. So for bases, for base, yes, equivalent weight equal to molecular weight by number of OH minus ions released. Okay students, but earlier we discussed number of H plus ions released. So this is the base NaOH, Na plus, OH minus. So how many OH minus ions released here? 1. So equivalent weight equal to molecular weight of the NaOH 40 by 140. So normality equal to how many number of ions? 1. So 1 into M. Next, calcium hydroxide, calcium 2 plus 2 OH minus. So divide with 2. N equal to 2 into M, because here 2 is there, so 2 into M. Next, AlOH taken thrice, 3 OH minus, N equal to 3M, equivalent weight equal to molecular weight by 3. So here only 1 OH minus is present, so NH4OH equal to MNH4OH. That means normality equal to the molarity of the ammonium hydroxide. Both are same. Okay students. Yes, third case for salts. For salts. So equivalent weight equal to molecular weight. It is compulsory. Without molecular weight we cannot calculate equivalent weight. Okay, molecular weight should be present. We have to take it. So equivalent weight equal to molecular weight by magnitude of total positive or negative charge. This is important students. Total positive or total negative charge on cation. Positive charge is present on cation and a negative charge is present on anion. Okay, now we will see examples are there for NaCl, Na plus and Cl minus. So what is the total charge? Plus 1. Here what is the total charge? Minus 1. But we have to take magnitude only. It may be plus 1 or minus 1. So finally what is the magnitude? 1 only. So equivalent weight equal to molecular weight. This is the molecular weight 58.5 by, you can take any magnitude, this or this one, cation magnitude or anion. So whatever you want to take, but total charge. So here divide with 1, 58.5 and N equal to M, because N equal to 1 into M. Second case, CaCl2, calcium chloride, calcium 2 plus 2Cl minus. So now here, what is the total charge here? 2 plus. That means magnitude 2. So I am dividing with 2. Otherwise, some students they take here. Some students they take at the anion case. Many students make mistake here. Yes. What is the total charge? Charge minus 1. But total charge minus 1 into this 2. This is called total charge. Total charge means here total 2 into minus 1. So 2 into minus 1 you will get minus 2. So calcium plus 2 and 2Cl minus total charge is minus 2. That means what is the magnitude of 2? So divide with 2 you will get the answer N equal to 2 into M. Next third case AlCl3 total charge 3 plus cation. Otherwise if you want to take this is minus, this is the charge and this is the total charge, multiply with 3. Okay, divide with 3 you will get the answer N equal to 3M. Next case, yes, here plus 3 is the charge, total charge, plus 3 into 2, what you will get? Plus 6. Otherwise minus 2 into 3 minus 6. This is the total charge. So either this case or this one. You can take anything, magnitude only is allowed. So N equal to 6M. How do you get 6 here? 2 into 3 plus 6 or 3 into minus 2 minus 6. The magnitude is 6. So normality equal to 6 into molarity. So this is the homework for you. For Na2CO3, N equal to dash M molarity. What is the relation between normality and molarity for sodium carbonate? This is the question for you. Okay, next case 4 for oxidizing agents or reducing agents. Okay, equivalent weight equal to molecular weight by total change in oxidation number. Students, be careful here. What is mentioned? Total change in oxidation number, not change in oxidation number. Okay, total change in oxidation number. This is very important data. Try to remember because you will get for your competitive exams most of the times. So students, first case, KMnO4 potassium permanganate to the Mn2 plus acidic medium, this reaction takes place. Okay, so here total change in oxidation number. I hope that you know how to calculate oxidation state or oxidation number of the metal. Okay, so KMnO4, K plus 1 charge, oxygen minus 2, you will get Mn plus 7. So I don't want to explain again how to calculate oxidation number. Directly I am explaining the concept only. So total change in oxidation number equal to 5. Because here plus 7 and plus 2, 5 only. Because here also 1 Mn is present. Right hand side also only 1 Mn, manganese is present. So total change in oxidation number 5. So equivalent weight equal to molecular weight by that total change 5. You will get the answer. N equal to 5M. KMnO4 to the K2MnO4, it happens in basic medium. So here KMnO4 means MnO4 minus, here plus 7 oxidation state, here MnO4 minus, here plus 6 oxidation state. So change only 1. So equivalent weight equal to molecular weight by total change 1, N equal to M. Next KMnO4 to the MnO2. This will happen in neutral medium. So for the neutral medium, N equal to dash into M. So this is the question for you. Try to solve. Calculate oxidation state, left hand side and right hand side for the Mn. You will get the answer. Next, K2Cr2O7 potassium dichromate to the Cr3 plus chromium 3 plus ion in acidic medium. So change in oxidation number, this is the case very important now. Because earlier case number 1, second reaction, third reaction, whatever the oxidation state Mn and Mn, only one Mn is present. Here also Mn to the Mn, here also Mn to the Mn, but 1 and 1 is present both sides. But example 4, K2Cr2O7 to the Cr3 plus, just normally calculate chromium oxidation state plus 6, here chromium oxidation state plus 3. What is the change? Plus 6 to plus 3 is the change in oxidation number. But here how many chromiums are there? Left hand side 2 chromium atoms are there, but right hand side only 1. So total change equal to, here change in oxidation number for 1 chromium equal to 3, but total change means for 2 chromiums equal to 2 into this change 2 into 3 equal to 6. So finally equivalent weight equal to molecular weight by 6, N equal to 6m. Clear? Next C2O4 2 minus oxalate ion to the CO2. Calculate the oxidation number. Change in oxidation number equal to 1. Total change equal to carbon 1 is present. Left hand side 2 carbons are present. So total change by 2 into 1 equal to 2, N equal to 2m. Dear student, this is the total I have discussed here 4 cases. Case 1 for acids, second case for bases, third case for salts, and fourth case for oxidizing agent or for reducing agent. This is the very important data for you. Try to remember and try to understand the data what is given to you. Okay students. Students, topic is numerical problems. First formulae. Now we will see the important formulae to be used for solving numerical problems. Okay students, first one. Yes. First formula, resistance R equal to rho into L by A. R equal to length in centimeter, A equal to area of cross section in centimeter square, rho is the resistivity, what is the unit? Ohm centimeter. Second one, kappa equal to 1 by rho equal to G into L by A. Okay, so specific conductance, K means conductivity or specific conductance. Okay, don't get confused here. K, kappa is specific conductance or the other name conductivity, both are same. Equal to conductance into cell constant, this is the second formula. Third one, cell constant equal to L by A. Next one, molar conductivity or molar conductance equal to lambda m 1000 into kappa by m. This is important formula, both are. Here unit is very important, lambda m unit, molar conductance unit ohm inverse centimeter square mole inverse, kappa ohm inverse centimeter inverse. Molarity is nothing but concentration. For sometimes it is equal to the solubility for sparingly soluble salts. N is normality. N is normality. So equivalent means same formula for here N is present. That is the equivalent conductivity. So now we will solve the questions. Okay, first question, already we have seen some formulae. First question, question number 1. The resistance of a conductivity cell containing 0.001 m molarity of the KCl solution at 298 K is 1500 ohm. What is the cell constant of 0.001 m KCl solution at 298 K? If conductivity is 0.146 into 10 power minus 3 Siemens centimeter inverse. Students, now just I will show you again once more. Yes, the resistance of a conductivity cell containing 0.001 m. Students, always, are you able to understand the question or not is very important. Once if you understand the question, you can solve the question very easily. Okay, whether you are comfortable or not, you have to check yourself. So here many students generally what they take, resistance of the conductivity of the cell during the 0.001 m is there. So immediately they take resistance equal to 0.001. Most of the students, they take resistance equal to 0.001 m. It is not correct. It is wrong. It is blind attempt. Clear? At least when numerical is present, check the unit. Okay, if you have any confusion, once check the unit. You know resistance. What is the unit of the resistance? Ohm, or symbol we use the ohm symbol. So what is present here? 0.001 m is present. So m represents molarity. Then how can you write resistance equal to R value 0.001 m? Okay, that means when if you write like this, that means you are following blindly. Dear students, so you should be very attentive in solving numerical problems. What is given to you? If you have any confusion, try to check the units. By using the unit, we can conclude which numerical to the which word. Okay, here m is there. When m is present means it is a concentration. Okay, here resistance of a conductivity cell finally 1500 ohm R is given. What is the cell constant? It means we need L by A. Resistance is given L by A. So if conductivity is given or specific conductance, both are same, that means kappa is given. Already we know the relation directly. R equal to 1500 ohm. Ohm represents resistance. K equal to 0.146 into 10 power minus 3 Siemens centimeter inverse. Cell constant. The thing is that again one more confusion here. What is that? Already in question concentration is available here 0.001. You may think that sir, we are not going to use the concentration, we are not using here this concentration 0.01. No need. This is the framing of the question only. Question is designed like this only. But in this specific question, already we have direct formula, because he and here both cases concentration is same. So already we have direct relation. Specific conductance equal to conductance into cell constant. Cell constant equal to conductivity by conductance. Conductivity into 1 by conductance equal to resistance. Now just put the values what is given to you, or what is given in the given in the question, and you will get 0.219 centimeter inverse. This is the final answer. Is it clear? Words are very important. Conductivity, specific conductance, both are same, but conductance is different. Try to remember the formulae. Try to practice. Second question. The conductivity of 0.20 m KCl solution at 298 Kelvin is 0.025 Siemens centimeter inverse. So Siemens centimeter inverse means it is a conductivity. Conductivity means kappa. So kappa equal to 0.025 Siemens centimeter inverse. Again 0.20 m means it is molarity or concentration. Calculate its molar conductivity. This is the molar conductivity. So direct relation we have. This is the relation. Just we are going to substitute the values, kappa value and molarity value. Finally we are getting the value lambda m or molar conductivity equal to 125.0 Siemens centimeter square mole inverse. This is the procedure. It is very clear. Okay. Question number 3. The conductivity of 0.20 m KCl solution at 298 K is 0.025 Siemens centimeter inverse. Calculate its equivalent conductivity. Both questions are same. Question number 2 and question number 3, data is exactly same. There is no modification. But the thing is that question number 2, what we have calculated, it's molar conductivity. But question number 2, what is given to you? Yes, equivalent conductivity is to be calculated in the case of the question number 3. This is for the molar conductivity relation. This is for the equivalent conductivity. Okay. So KCl. So already we have discussed the relation between normality and molarity normality for HCl, normality equal to molarity. For H2SO4, normality equal to N equal to 2m. Already we discussed for acids, bases, salts, oxidizing agents or reducing agents, but this is the salt KCl. Okay, K plus and Cl minus, charge is only 1 magnitude. So normality equal to the molarity. So here molarity 0.20 multiply with 1 because magnitude of the charge only 1. So you will get the normality. So again normality equal to 0.20. This is the answer 125.0 Siemens centimeter square equivalent inverse. If I give here calcium chloride, for example, CaCl2 calcium chloride, then it will be changed. Okay, because KCl, NaCl, for all these cases KCl, NaCl, you will get molarity equal to normality. But for CaCl2, Ca2 plus plus 2 Cl minus means charge is plus 2. So normality equal to 2 into 0.20 multiply with 2 for the case of calcium chloride. For the case of AlCl3 multiply with 3, like that only goes on. Already it has been discussed. Okay students. Okay students, question number 4. Question number 4 is the homework for you. Try to solve. Calculate equivalent conductivity of 1 m H2SO4. M is given, but what is asked here? Calculate equivalent conductivity relation. Find out whose conductivity is 26 into 10 power minus 2 ohm inverse centimeter inverse. Kappa is given. Molarity is given. Now calculate equivalent conductivity. Is it a direct? You can use direct relation. Question number 5. The electrical resistance of a column of 0.05 m NaOH solution of diameter 1 cm and a length 50 cm is 0.55 into 10 power 3 ohm. Ohm means this is the resistance R value. Calculate its resistivity, conductivity, molar conductivity. First given R equal to 5.5 into 10 power 3 ohm. Okay, this is from the data. L equal to 50 centimeter, R equal to diameter by 2, 1 by 2, 0.5 centimeter, M equal to 0.05. So when L is given, R is given, so already we know that cell constant equal to L by A. So A is not given directly, but information is given to you. Now we have to calculate A value. So, okay, so A equal to, here one word is mentioned, of a column means here cylindrical shape inside. That means again it is a circular shape. So area of the circle equal to pi r square. 3.14 into r equal to 0.5 from here. This is the value. So finally cell constant L by A. L and A value. This is the cell constant value. Okay students. Okay. Next resistivity. We have the relation directly. Specific conductance equal to conductance into cell constant. We need resistivity. So 1 by conductance or 1 by conductance Cc by Sc, here resistance cell constant equal to resistivity. Arrange, just try to arrange, you will get this relation, because 1 by specific conductance equal to specific resistance or resistivity. So finally just I have substituted all the values. So what is the answer? 87.135 ohm centimeter. Next, conductivity. Conductivity kappa equal to 1 by rho. Whatever we got here, just 1 by 87.13, 1.14 into 10 power minus 2 Siemens centimeter inverse. Next, molar conductance lambda m relation is there, kappa into 1000 by m. Kappa already we have here. Yes. Kappa, yes, we have calculated a kappa value, and m is given in the question already. What is m? They just check here. M is, yes, 0.05. The answer molar conductance. Yeah, next question. Resistance of a conductivity cell filled with 0.1 mkcl solution is, what is the R value? 100 ohms. If the resistance of the same cell when filled with 0.02 mkcl solution is 520 ohm, that means in the second case when it is 0.02 mk's, what about the resistance? 520 ohms. Calculate conductivity and molar conductivity of 0.02 mkcl solution. Calculate conductivity and molar conductivity of 0.02 mkcl solution, but not at 0.1 mkcl. Okay, the conductivity of 0.1 mkcl solution is, conductivity is given already, 1.29 Siemens meter inverse. Okay students, answer. Let us first calculate cell constant. Students, cell constant, you should know about the cell constant. Cell constant is a constant. It is a fixed for conductivity cell. Okay, it doesn't change. It remains constant. Whether it is 0.1 m concentration or whether it is 0.02 concentration, whatever the concentration, cell constant is fixed. Okay. Already we saw in case of the rate constant like that. Whatever the percentage changes, but rate constant, it is a constant for first order reaction, like that only, same cell constant. So in this case, by using step 1, by using the relation specific conductance equal to conductance into cell constant. So this is G star equal to conductivity into resistance, just rearranging. So finally, yeah, cell constant equal to, this is the cell constant, conductance send this side, 1 by conductance equal to, you will get resistance. So finally conductivity into resistance, just 1.29 is the conductivity, resistance 100 ohm. Because by using the first line, and by using this value, last conductivity value, we are going to calculate cell constant value. Okay, this is the cell constant value, final 1.29 centimeter inverse. Now already we got the cell constant for a cell. Okay, second case, calculation of conductivity of 0.02 mkcl solution. So R is given, Y means we are calculating at 0.02 mkcl solution. Students, again pay attention here. Many students, they take ohm, 2 ohms are there, 100 ohm and 520 ohm. So 100 ohm, we used the 100 ohms. These are for calculation of cell constant. By using the cell constant value, we are going to calculate whatever the conductivity and molar conductivity for 0.02 mkcl. So now 0.02 mkcl solution resistance how much? 520 ohm. Then 0.02 m resistance 520. So for 0.02 m, R equal to 520 ohms, G star cell constant equal to, we have derived 1.29 centimeter inverse, kappa equal to relation. This is the answer. Next, similarly calculation of molar conductivity. This is the relation. Just substituted. We are substituting all the values. Finally, molar conductivity equal to 124 Siemens centimeter square mole inverse. This is the data. This is the level 2 problem, dear students, because by using, it is not direct question. Okay, but it is very interesting because first we have calculated cell constant. By using that cell constant, next we proceed to calculate conductivity and molar conductivity of some other concentration KCl solution. Okay students, thank you for watching my video.